Hi everyone, it's Gio again, and today we are discussing my Zombieland Saga movie theories, because we have to wait such a long time until it comes to the USA from Japan. So let's get into it. Somehow aliens wound up in Saga, and just like in Tangled, there was a plant that fell onto the surrounding area in Saga. Then Lord Koichi and Yugiri met. Then sometime beforehand, she knew someone with special medicinal little herbs that gave it to her as a gift. Because she says,
"This is a remedy for colds and other illnesses. A very nourishing collection of herbs. I asked an old acquaintance to send it to me."
Takes it, and then delivers it to Koichi's grandfather, aka the barman. And after a while, he takes the medicine himself and then turns into a zombie. Now you're probably wondering if that's how the curse begins, but my answer is no. Because the plant was on an alien planet, it had no effect on them, as the atmosphere was different. But because it landed in Saga, that means it tainted everything. That was about Saga, like the culture and the people. That made Saga thrive, and somehow made its way from the alien planet down to Earth, where they eventually came into contact with Tai Yamada. Sometime after Yugiri's beheading. Then sometime between 1890 and 1960 and 1989, Tai was born into a generous, loving family until disaster struck and the Saga curse got her family too. She eventually came in contact with the bartender, and then he took her under his wing until she grew old enough and wanted to face the Saga curse head on by herself, and then she came in contact with the monster that landed on Earth. Even though she succeeded, she died in the process. And the thing is that the aliens didn't really want any of this either, because it happened on an accident, but they couldn't fix it because they weren't from Saga themselves or humans, so they couldn't really do anything except make a deal with the bartender to bring back Saga, which in turn made the bartender Saga itself. I think they contacted him way before he even met Yugiri. Then some decades later, Sakura and Kotaro were in high school together. Sakura tried being an idol but continuously failed. Kotaro liked Sakura but was never able to tell her because they rarely hung out. And when Sakura turns into a zombie, Kotaro remembers Sakura but pretends not to. Sakura does not remember him or any of her memories. Even when she regains her memories from when she died, she does not remember being in class with him, which I think will be essential to the movie because it shows his grief and how he chooses to handle it. Then after graduation, he met the bartender in order to save Sakura herself. But the bartender said that if he was doing that for him, he would also need to save Saga. He agreed to it because he wanted to kill two birds with one stone and was mostly doing it for her and not the other way around. But there was a time limit. If he didn't succeed, his life would end, which I think will actually be the most pivotal climax in the story. It is right before the big boss battle, and they're only trying to piggyback on Tai's awakening for that big reveal of Sakura's and Kotaro's relationship, along with how everyone gets around now that they don't have to hide, because we don't have an actual overview in the grand scheme of things. Anyways, that's all for now, and I hope you like and subscribe to my channel, and liked my theory. Let me know if you have some too.